Good evening, I'm meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint Forecast Center with your weather web update, sort of the calm before the storm, taking a look at pictures in Providence at around 3 o'clock this afternoon. Not bad compared to what's on tap down the road. Time lapse down at the campus at URI with plenty of sunshine, dry and chilly. Of course, temperatures one of the big weather stories along with the snow and the wind that's on the way. So real blast of winter on the way. Winter storm watch in effect from late tonight through early Friday morning. Now, winter storm watch means that there's the potential for 6 or more inches of snow, and feel fairly confident that most of our area will see at least 6 inches, and there are other spots that will get totals that'll be even higher than that. We'll show you the accumulations in just a second, but significant snowfall likely. It'll be coupled with strong wind, especially along the eastern coast of Massachusetts. Winds may be gusting over 40 miles per hour. The snow will be dry and kind of fluffy, so a lot of drifting and blowing of the snow, along with extreme cold, and not so much during the storm itself, but afterwards, later Thursday night into Friday. Some of the coldest air of the actually last several years is on the way behind this storm system. So the snow begins very late tonight towards the pre-dawn hours, but it's very light, and essentially light to moderate snow during the daylight hours of Thursday. Thursday day is manageable as far as travel, though untreated roads will become slippery. There'll be some small accumulations, but things really start to ramp up Thursday night into early on Friday morning. Then things will wind down by, say, noontime on Friday. Strong gusty winds with the storm system as it approaches and as it leaves, winds gusting over 40 miles per hour. How much snow? Well, last couple of days we've been talking about 6 to 12 inches of snow. Now we've kind of narrowed down the numbers a little bit, with the highest totals actually from Boston down through eastern Massachusetts and near New Bedford, this darker blue zone, which includes the Providence metro area and northern suburbs, on the order of 8 to 12. And from roughly, now this is Warwick right here, and this is Kent County, roughly Warwick south and west between 6 and 8 inches. Feel fairly confident here that the forecast will at least verify on the low end here. So in other words, at least 6 here, at least 8 here, and at least 12 in this purple zone. But we're given sort of a range here. Now, the 12 certainly catches your eye, obviously. That's a foot of snow, but not all locations will get a foot of snow. So the amounts will vary depending on where you are, but obviously this is enough to shovel and plow, and with strong winds, a lot of this will be kind of blowing and drifting around as well. The strongest winds will be across the coastline in eastern Massachusetts, 25 to 35 sustained gusts to 45 miles per hour. That'll produce wind chills below zero, reduce visibility. At times, perhaps in this red zone, blizzard conditions. Keep in mind, you don't need a whole bunch of snow to have blizzard conditions. It's actually based on 2 criteria, visibility and wind speed. A lot of strong wind and reduced visibility with this storm system. So obviously the strongest winds will be near the coastline. Watching some snow off to our west in upstate New York associated with an Arctic cold front. This will be coming in during the overnight hours. So the early evening looks fine. As we widen out the view, the pieces of the weather system that have to come together are still out across the Midwest and the northern plains, but all of it will consolidate into a storm system to our south with some strong wind, and with very cold air in place and these northeast winds transporting Atlantic moisture, it all spells some substantial, at least plowable snow. Getting real close, take a look at your futurecast starting off this evening with increasing clouds. The evening hours will be dry, no problems. It's very late at night after midnight. This is 2 o'clock in the morning. Start to see some light snow developing. Here we are at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Light snow, perhaps enough to put a coating on the ground, but travel manageable, but some untreated surfaces will get slippery, especially during the afternoon and evening hours. This is 5 o'clock on Thursday. Snow becomes a little steadier, and then much heavier snow Thursday night into Friday morning. Notice we're painting the heaviest snow across at least southeastern Massachusetts and right near the Providence metro area. Off to our west, the amounts are a little lighter. Here we are Friday morning, still coming down at a pretty good clip along with some strong gusty wind. So 7-day futurecast shows the snow for your Thursday, especially Thursday night into Friday morning, the height of the storm. Look at these temperatures, 16 above for the high temperature on Friday. And by daybreak Saturday, 0 or below. Not the wind chill, the actual air temperatures. Not often you get temperatures that cold. Only 23 with sunshine on Saturday. Increasing clouds on Sunday, certainly milder with a temperature at 41. Now, even though we've given you some accumulations right now, I'd still check back with us to see if those numbers have to be tweaked. But at this point, certainly a plowable snow is likely.